What's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, if you're new to the page, go ahead and hit the subscribe, the like button, notification bell, all of that stuff. Hey, we just concentrate on making money and staying positive here, and we move with the market. You know, Mike Tyson always said, everybody has a plan until you get hit in the face. So having said that, I know I talked about two stocks that I were going to cover, but what I have to talk to you today about is a little more important, especially with what just happened in the market. All right. So let's just go into what we want to talk about. I want to shine a light on what I think, my forecast on stocks and crypto. This is going to, I believe, help to save a lot of you guys a lot of money and make a lot of you guys a lot of money. Everybody needs a plan. All right. Everybody has to have an investment plan. And the way to have a plan is not after the fact. OK, panic selling is not a plan, and FOMO is not a plan. All right. So let's look at what happened in the market today. Look at that. Look at the Dow, look at the S&P, and look at the NASDAQ. All right. That is crazy. Because today was supposed to be a red day, and it wound up being a green day. All right. I took some notes. We're going to read today because this you guys need to know about the stock market and the crypto market. So you got to be like the stock market itself. The stock market itself looks at the future. OK, and so that's all I want us to do today is look at where we think the future is heading, and then we can make some wise crypto moves, all right, and stock moves. All right, I took notes here. Hopefully I can read my own writing. Inflation came out extremely hot today. We were all fearful of this, and we thought that was going to tank the market, and it didn't. The Dow actually regained 200%. I'm sorry, 200 points, which is crazy. The S&P 44, NASDAQ 113 on bad news. That means that the stock market actually absorbed that news and priced it in before the numbers came out. It's crazy, good people. And this affects crypto. I'm going to get to that in a minute. All right. The market has already prepared, of course, and it had priced that in. I'm personally converting some stock plays to cash again. That's me. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock or a crypto. All right. Got to say that. All right. So what I'm saying is I'm doing a little profit taking because I'm looking towards the future, and I'm holding a little in the cash. And I know cash is trash. I'm going to get to that in a minute. All right. I believe that the taper will come sooner. Now, when I say taper is a reduction of buying bonds back, right? So the feds buy bonds back, and that actually stimulates the economy. And when I say rate hikes, that means when the feds will raise interest rates. Okay, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, those two things affects the overall stock market, which affects the crypto market. All right. It's a house of cards. All right. Higher rates won't be good for high evaluation stocks. So stocks with high evaluations like Tesla, that type of deal. So what I did today is I did a little profit taking on my Tesla. So I trimmed some of my Tesla positions. So that means sold some off, and I sold a little of Lucid. Yesterday, I sold a little Lucid. I've been on Lucid pre-SPAC, okay? And so I sold a little because I believe that they're going to have to continue to do share offerings and get creative in the way that they raise capital. They're going to have to continue to raise capital, right? And so I believe there's going to be more of that in the next 3 months. So I'm still going to dollar cost average. Both of these plays are long-term plays for me, and I plan on making a lot of money off of Lucid and Tesla, right? Now, here's another thing that I want you guys to know. Not only will higher interest rates be bad for high evaluation stocks, but I believe that it's going to be good for the overall crypto market. Because when rates are going higher traditionally, people need a hedge against inflation. So you got two things: sell your stock and rotate them over into cash. And then cash is trash because you're going to be paying more taxes. And so cash is not the best place to have. Your money right now is not good in cash. And you say, well, Larry, you just said you're going to trim and you're going to rotate into cash. I'm only rotating into cash so I'll have enough cash to buy stocks and crypto when I think they are low. And I think that this is setting up us to be able to buy more stock and crypto. But right now in the stock market, you got to be very specific in the stock that you buy. Don't buy stock with extremely high ratios, PE ratios. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. And so I'm only cashing up so I can swoop in and buy. So those of you know, I bought some banks as another hedge against inflation, because when the rates go up, when the feds raise the rates, then banks will do well. All right. Goldman Sachs is my number one bank right now that I'm buying. And whenever Goldman Sachs goes down, which it did a little bit today, I bought more. All right. So I sold a little Tesla. I sold a little Lucid, but I bought some banks, and then this consumer goods, like Home Depot, those Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, those type of plays, consumables also. Those are the plays that you move into now, the boring stock. But hey, if it's making money, and if you can make money when you think the market is going to go down in the future, the time to buy it is now and not when they're running up. So I'm just preparing you guys. Okay. So we got to see how this is going. The Feds are supposed to be raising the rates in the spring of next year, Q1 of next year. Some people think it's going to be the end of February. Some people think it's going to be in March. And so let's see. So if you think that that's going to happen, then now's the time to start buying banks and like Home Depots and Targets. Now, when you see them getting beat down, just as a hedge against higher rates and inflation. Follow? Okay. So now I think is a good time to be buying crypto, because crypto has cooled off and it's down right now. And you could just take your pick in crypto right now. And you got to understand that these are buy them right now and hold. Okay. So we got to have a plan, good people. All right. It's time to buy quality stock and have a strategy plan. Okay. You got to have a strategy or a plan, and you got to buy quality stock right now. Okay. FOMO is not a strategy. Fear of missing out, chasing a stock when it goes up, and panic selling when it goes down. That's not a plan. So one of the things I'm going to say to you, remember a week ago Friday when the stock market tanked like 900 points? Think about what you were thinking about when you were panicking, when it was beat down, right? When everything was down. Now, if your stock that you had was beat down and now it's back up, it has recovered from Friday, I want you to think about what you were thinking about when it was beat down. So what I mean by that is whatever plays or positions you wish you were in at that time, now's the time to do it. So come Monday morning, I want you to think about a week ago Friday when the market tanked. Whatever you were thinking, I should have bought this or I should have sold this, then I want you to consider doing that now. Okay? You don't do it when it's time to do it. You do it before it's time to do it. Okay? It's like you raise your umbrella before it starts raining if you want to be successful in stocks and crypto. This is psychology trading, good people, and this will help you long term better than me yelling out a stock at you. Okay, Tesla and Lucid both. Both of them got a lot of fear going on right now, and it's pushing them both down. So if you are green in those, and you've been green for months and months and months, then you could trim a little bit, do some profit taking. Number one, it protects your gains. Number two, you have fresh powder to buy some dips when you see opportunities. And now dip buying right now is not an all-in sport. You want to split your money up. Right now, I would be splitting it up into 4 parts. Okay. There again, the Home Depots, the Targets, boring stocks. I want you to get on and Google what stocks perform well during high inflation, and then Google what stocks perform well during interest rates hikes, while interest rates are being hiked up by the feds. Okay. And so I want you to look at those stocks. You're going to see it's a lot of boring stocks, but who cares how boring the stock is? I used to always tell my wife, back when we were young and first got married, you go out and you got the heels and the pumps, and here in the Midwest, it's 30 below zero. And I used to say, hey, that don't even look sexy right now. What looks sexy is a big old Parker coat. When I see these women all bundled up with layers, that's what looks sexy when it's 30 below zero. So that's all I'm saying. See those boring stocks as that. All right. The woman that's bundled up. I went downtown Chicago one time. The wind chill was 30 below zero. And these girls, 20 girls had dresses on that was split where they were split, legs all out in heels, and with a half inch of snow on the ground, trying to get into these clubs. Now you look like a fool. All right, let's keep it going. Okay, if your stock have rebounded, as I covered that, then you need to be thinking about a week ago. Okay, so those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about, good people. Those are some of the things that I think long term will be way more helpful for you than just buying stock right now. And I bought a little PayPal, and I only bought a little because I want to see where it is. I think it's going to be a good long-term stock. And when I say I bought some, that doesn't mean that I bought in heavy. It means that I bought a little stock. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is Google what stocks are good when interest rates are going up. All right. And I want you to Google what stocks are good when inflation is high. Okay. And then I want you to find some gems in there. All right, good people. I gave you guys some of them, banks and consumables. Okay. Consumer discretionary is what they call it. All right. And now you want to think about crypto, because a lot of you guys that are new, I know what's going to happen. Crypto's going to run again. And then you're going to start chasing the crypto. That means you don't have a plan, good people. I'm just trying to help you make money. Plan now. Have a plan now. And so I see that crypto is beat down. I'm down bigly, as you know who used to say, in crypto. And I'm not fearful. I'm actually buying. I'm buying. You guys look at my older videos. Every stock I talk about that I'm in, I'm buying. One of the key cryptos that I just bought more of is Solana, SOL, Solana. I think that Solana is going to run up faster than Ethereum when this bullwhip finally happens, which I don't think it is. I don't think crypto is in a bear market. I think crypto is still going to run up massively. I really do. And I think that may happen in Q1. Now, here's what I think is going to happen with the stock market. I think the stock market this December is going to be pretty flat. We could have a slight bump. I believe January, February are going to be good months for the stock market. I believe Q1 overall is going to be good for the stock market. So there's going to be a lot of money to be made from now until then, and in crypto. But I believe at the end of spring, this is what I project. I believe that at the end of spring, the Feds are going to start tapering. Okay, not tapering. The Feds are going to raise rates. They're going to raise the interest rates. And I don't believe it's going to tank the market right away. I just believe it's going to set us up for a bear season in 2022. No one knows how long that bear season is going to be. It could be months. It could be 6 months. It could be 9 months. No one knows. Okay. But I believe that we're going to go into a slight bear season. Okay. And not slight, but a bear season. All right. And then I believe we'll be green again by the end of the year. That's what I think. Anything could happen between now and then. So we want to be ready. Make sure you guys check out all the links below. I want to share one more thing with you, right? Number one, check out all the links below. I got Coinbase for my swing trading in crypto and stocks. I'm sorry. I always do that, good people. I got Coinbase for my long-term hold crypto. If you're not into crypto, get some crypto. If you want to swing trade crypto and you want to invest in stock and be able to invest pre and post market, meaning you can invest hours before the bell opens and hours after it closes, then download the Webull link. Okay? Deposit $100 into both. Now, I'm going to say something that I want everybody to consider. If you got all of these other cryptos and you don't have Bitcoin, I'm challenging everyone to put at least $200 into Bitcoin. And if you don't got it, find it. That's what my challenge is. Everybody put $250 into crypto. You can get it. You're going to spend that much through Christmas. I guarantee you just about 95% of you guys that say you don't have it, you're about to spend way more than that on Christmas. I want you to buy $250 worth of crypto, okay, if you don't have any. Then if it goes down, I want you to put another $250 in there. I want everybody to have a minimum of $500 worth of Bitcoin in specific. Okay. Trust me. I just want you guys to do that. All right. So that's what I said. Now I'll take the hit on that one. I suggest that one. So come what may, I suggest that. Now, if you're not willing to hold that for 10 years, then don't do it. But I guarantee you'll come back to this in 10 years and go, I'm glad I did that. All right. So I also want to leave by this. Yesterday, I showed my clock. This clock, I had this company make this clock. All right. And it's part of my $1 million cup of coffee, where it's a constant reminder to me. I have it on the wall. It's a constant reminder for me to put away $5 a day. Now I'm doing it for kids and grandkids now, but investing $5 a day. And it's just a constant reminder. Okay. So with this clock company, I'm excited about this. From now until Christmas, if you order this clock, it's got multiple sizes. There's going to be a link below. They're donating I'm donating 100% to charity. 100% to charity. Now, I don't own the company, okay? But 100% of this is going to charity. So from now until Christmas, okay, good people? So whatever you purchase, 100% is going to charity, because that's what brings me joy in this Christmas season, in this Christ masked season, okay? So they also, he brought me these. He also had this one, which is for those of you that got AMC. You got the AMC Ape. And they also brought this one. Now, this one I'm praying to happen. Look at that. Ship Millionaire. And these are clocks. They got batteries on the back and they just hook on. But If you go there and buy anything, even if you buy the AMC and the SHIB, make sure you get the $1 Million Cup of Coffee, because 100% and a proceed from those go to charity. I challenged them and they accepted the challenge. But 100% of the $1 Million Cup of Coffee goes to charity. I'm excited about that. I want to give a charity a fat check at the end of the year, and I'm going to share that with you guys. Okay, that'll be cool to share that with you guys. All right, good people, that's it. Have a great weekend. Don't know when I'll see you next, but I'm going to keep them coming. This was important for me to share with you today on where we see the market going. Please leave me a comment of what you think is going to happen with the stock market and the crypto market. Okay, leave me a comment. I love to read it. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.